Okay, hey, this is replacing the bearings on a real wheel on a VW Polo from '96. Okay, first untighten your bolts. Then jack up the car. Then secure it in place. Take off the wheel. Then remove the bearing cap. Take off the nut. Take off the hub. The bearing will fall out. Okay, this is the bearing, the outer bearing. Put it there. There's another piece inside that you'll need to remove. And this is the other bearing here. We have to take out this ring that goes around the outer bearing. Just use a chisel and knock it out from the inside. As you can see, it's slowly coming out. And here it is. This is how the inside looks. It's got 3 notches, so you can knock it out from the inside using a chisel. Knock the inner bearing out from the outside in. You can use something blunt or a chisel, anything. Okay, and here it is with the inner bearing and the gasket. But remember, there's also a ring around the bearing, which we'll need to get out using the same technique. Knock it out, but this time from the outside in. Just using a chisel. There are 3 divots. Just go in them and take your time. And this is it right here. So it went in like this, like this, and then the gasket, that simmer ring. Okay, what you want to do now is clean out the entire hub and put in the new one. Okay, take your new bearing. Remember, it goes in like this. Use your old ring to knock in the new one. Make sure it's well seated. After you've seated it well, go to the outside and put in the ring for your outer bearing. Using a piece of wood to push in the new one. Make sure it's well seated. I used a brass punch dowel to put it in so as not to scar the metal. Okay, put your inner bearing in. Take your grease it up a little bit, a lot actually. And drop it in. Take your bearing gasket, brand new bearing gasket, put it in. Perfect. The same thing on the outside. Grease your bearing. And put the remaining grease on the inside, between the bearings. Drop your bearing in. Hub with the wheel bearings installed, and slide it on. Okay, then take your washer, slide it on, take your nut, tighten it on, tighten your nut, but not too tight. Let it move. Don't tighten them too much. If you can't move the wheel, then it's too much. Go back about a quarter turn and you should be fine. Take your safety washer that goes over your nut, slide it over, take your safety pin and insert it. Take your cover, grease it up on the inside, and then slide it back in. Just take the wheel, put it back on, tighten your nuts, and you're all done. Put your cover back on, lower the car, and you're all done. Okay, I hope it helps. Bye.